Racism ignores all the possibilities and a person has and hinders us from seeing their inner values.
To me, racism pretty much means treating people differently just because of the color of their skin, maybe their accent, or even their culture. It's like choosing to eat only the blue M&Ms, although all of them taste the same.
Racism is discrimination. It's making someone feel like they don't belong or they're not equal because they're from a different race or culture, when we're all just part of humanity.
In my opinion, racism is treating someone differently just because they belong to a different culture or race.
Racism makes me feel unsafe, lose confidence, and think that I am inferior to other people.
Racism can be prejudice, discrimination, or even hatred at someone who has different skin color, national origin, or accent.
Equality is giving everyone an opportunity based on respect. This means that everyone is equally valuable.
Equality pretty much means that everyone gets the dignity and the respect that they deserve, and their differences are celebrated.
Equality, it's a happy word. It's about respecting and accepting everyone, regardless of their racial or cultural background, and providing everyone an equal opportunity to engage within the community.
Equality is feeling safe and respected by others, despite one's cultural and racial background.
Equality allows me to have more opportunities to express myself.
Equality can be achieved when everyone has the same chance and be treated in the same way.
It means that people are given equal opportunities in every aspect of their life. It means everyone can have a fair go, despite the differences in their skin colors, their backgrounds, languages, cultures, and origins.
So, as the Anti-Discrimination Commissioner in Tasmania, my job is to administer the Anti-Discrimination Act. And one of the things that the Act covers is racism. And I think one of the things that people don't understand is the fact that racism is not just disrespectful and unkind, it's also illegal. So it's illegal to racially discriminate against somebody. And that can be in words, or it could be in face-to-face, or it could be in posts on Facebook or any other social media that is actually a racist comment that causes somebody to feel offended or intimidated or ridiculed because of their race. So in the event that somebody believes that they have been discriminated against or offended because of comments or actions, they may not have got a job or something like that, and they believe that it's to do with their race, then they can make a complaint to Equal Opportunity Tasmania. And a lot of people are resistant to make a complaint because they think that there might be bad things that follow, and particularly people who might be a visa holder or something like that. They're nervous about making complaints. But it's also unlawful under the Act to victimise somebody if they have taken advantage to engage their rights and their protection under the Anti-Discrimination Act. One thing that people do need to know is the fact that the Act only covers the public area of life, so not what happens within a household, for example. But in accommodation, if people don't get accommodation, or they don't get in a job, or they go into a shop and people say racist comments or slurs, then they can bring a complaint to Equal Opportunity. I would certainly encourage anybody to lodge a complaint with Equal Opportunity Tasmania, or they can just pick up the phone and ring and talk to one of our inquiries officers, or they can go to our website, Equal Opportunity Tasmania, and there's lots of information, and you can have your, in different languages as well. But certainly pick up the phone, and also remember that it's quite an informal process. But, evil thrives in silence, so if you do nothing, it just encourages other people to behave badly.
So Hobart Respects All is the City of Hobart's anti-racism campaign. It's our way of trying to raise awareness that everyone has a role to play in stamping out racism and saying that racism is not okay. So what can we do? We can call it out if it feels safe to do so, and tell the person who's being racist that this is not okay and they're out of line. We can be there for the person who has been harassed or has been the target of racism and show that we do support them and we're there for them. This can mean a lot to them. And we can report it. Even though we're just a witness, we can all report it to Equal Opportunity Tasmania. All of us can play this role to truly show that Hobart respects all.